Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy GZTV back with another video. And in this video, we're here to talk NBA B-Ball Thursday, May 1st. It is the first of the month. No, I'm just kidding. We had some more first round action. We had one more series and another going to 7. So now there are 2 series left. They're doing game 1 of the semifinals. I don't like that they do that. I think they need to wait for all the first round matchups to end before they start the second round, but whatever, man. Just kind of getting into it. We had the Knicks, Pistons, and Nuggets, Clippers. Both games I knew that were going to be good, and they turned out to be awesome games. I'm just going to talk about them real quick, and then I'm going to go work on my U video. I have like 9 minutes left to clips. I should be able to get a decent amount of it done before I go to bed here in like an hour or so. But we're going to get into the Knicks and the Pistons game. Jalen Brunson scores 40. The Knicks beat the Pistons by 3 in Game 6. They advance to the second round series. They're playing the... Fuck, we have to play the Knicks? Oh, man, that's tough as fuck. I'm not going to lie. That's actually kind of tough. But, all right, that's who we're playing in the second round. Jalen Brunson's crossover dribble between his legs created space for a game-winning three-pointer with 4.3 seconds left, and he blew a kiss to a quiet crowd that relentlessly taunted him for 3 games. I mean, that Detroit Pistons crowd is... The Detroit sports fans, like, when they get in this moment, they might be comparable to Philly fans. Like, these guys are crazy as shit. But absolute takeover to clinch the series. Amazing way to close it out for Jalen Brunson. Huge 3, kind of made Oscar Thompson stumble. That was awesome. And that's not easy to do because Oscar Thompson, is a very athletic player. But... really good basketball here. You know, Mikal Bridges was making some plays down the stretch when it counted. Yeah, Jalen Brunson, though, just an offensive, just an absolute weapon for this New York Knicks team. And this was a very good game for them. You get 25 points out of Mikal Bridges. You get 22 points for OG Anunoby, who shot 40% from 3. Cat put up 10 points, 15 rebounds, fouled out. 40 freaking points for Jalen Brunson, who shot 30% from 3. And you get 13 points, 10 rebounds for Josh Hart. Made his only 3 of the game. Shot 60%. So the whole starting lineup was on one. They all played their roles really, really well. You look at the Pistons, 21 points for Jalen Duren. He shot 67% from the field. He was very efficient. Shout out to Cade. Not the greatest shooting game, but he still managed to put up 23. And you have Malik Beasley coming off the bench. 20 points. He did have a costly turnover, which does kind of suck. But hey. He played pretty good this game nonetheless. Tim Hardaway Jr., just being a streaky, inconsistent player is really what you could equate this loss to. I think Dennis Schroeder and Malik Beasley, once again, always deserve more minutes over certain guys in the starting lineup. When guys are having bad games, that's exactly what those two are for off the bench, and they didn't quite do that. Paul Reed got 5 fouls in 8 minutes. I mean, what the hell is that? Whatever. Pistons, they went out swinging. I mean, they took it to 6 games. At 3-6 to going to 6 games is better than what the Lakers did. So there's that, and you're literally not the favorite in the series either. So moving on to the Nuggets and the Clippers, this game got a little closer than I thought it would because for a while the Clippers were dominating, handing it out. But, man, James Harden looking vintage. He's looking great this series. He scored 28. The Clippers forced a Game 7 with a very gritty 6-point win over the Nuggets. Just classic playoff basketball here with this game. You know, outstanding bounce-back performance after last game for James Harden. Amazing scoring, you know, solid playmaking. Kawhi Leonard obviously being a scoring threat offensively. The dude's just mechanical. He's just a fucking robot out there. I love it. Forced a 7th game in this first round NBA playoff series, and that's awesome when you can get a first round series that goes to 7 games. We root for shit like that. Huge win for the Clippers, obviously needed it. Russell Westbrook obviously being controversial for kind of blowing plays for this Nuggets team this year, but you know, as long as they close out game 7, you can't really blame him. Obviously Norman Powell was capitalizing on stuff like that. Yeah, man, Harden hit some crazy shots. This crowd was going wild. I loved it. Norman Powell getting to the rim, scoring on all 3 levels, and same with Kawhi Leonard. I mean, they have so many good offensively dynamic players. But you look at the Nuggets, you get a 25-point performance for Nikola Jokic, who shot 50%. You get 21 points for Jamal Murray, who shot 33% from 3. And again, I know people like to complain about Russell Westbrook, but he still comes off the bench, puts up 14 points, 10 rebounds off of 50% shooting. Why aren't we talking shit about Michael Porter Jr. I don't know. I mean, you have not a great game for Michael Porter Jr., but obviously they made the adjustment. Russell Westbrook was starting to get some minutes over him after he was kind of lacking offensively. But man, Peyton Watson, give this guy some more minutes. Again, you've already developed Christian Brown into a fine starter on this team. Why not do the same with Peyton Watson? Give him a little bit more of a shot when MPJ isn't really hitting shots or, getting involved offensively. I don't know. Just kind of a thought there. You move on to the Clippers, 27 points and 10 rebounds for Kawhi Leonard, who shot 50%. Something you have to know about Kawhi. He's always going to be an efficient playoff performer. 28 points for James Harden off of 50% shooting as well. Just a very efficient night for this team. Norman Powell, 24 points, 33% from 3, 60% overall. Really good splits there. I really like that. And the Clippers have enough to get it done. Moving on to Friday's game, just kind of previewing that before I close out the video. Rockets versus Warriors, man. Again, I'm sorry if I don't talk about these games super in depth. But Rockets Warriors, I'm really rooting for the Rockets to take that to a Game 7. I think it'd be pretty awesome to see 2 round 1 series go to Game 7. And I'm pretty excited for the second round to start because my Celtics actually play on my birthday coming up this Monday. But yeah, Rockets Warriors should be an amazing Game 6 coming at you tomorrow night. Definitely will be tuning into that. I'm out, guys. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned on the channel. The U reviews are going to be pulling in quickly, especially over summer break, because I'll have so much fucking time to work on videos. It's going to be my last summer break, and then after that, I'm just not going to be in school ever again. So that'll be cool. Obviously, I'll have one more year. Yep, as always, this has been your boy. Let me know what you guys thought of the games. We can start a discussion in the comments below. Click the noti bell so you don't miss any of the live streams. Again, every single night that there is NBA basketball on and there's a good game.